A lot of you guys who have watched this video had frequently asked questions about occupational therapy. The most frequently asked question was, how much do you earn as an OT? This question cannot be answered shortly, so usually my answers are super duper long with a lot of computations and explanation. I'll put it out right here that each OT doesn't have a fixed salary. So I can't tell you that in OT you can earn this or you can earn that. So I could just give a very rough average estimate of what you can earn in a day, so you can compute that to a week, to a month, because a lot of you ask how much you earn in a week, how much you earn in a month. I usually take a private pedia center as an example since I'm more familiar with that. So that is also one of the reasons, because it also depends on where you work. If you're confused with this, you can watch these videos first. Also, in a pedia clinic, it really depends on what percentage they have as a salary for a therapist. It can be 60%, it can be 70%. So that is why I also tell those who ask me that it also depends if you're a newly licensed OT or if you are already working there for years. It's so vague, I don't know. So let's give you a value since that's how we can picture things. An OT session fee is not always the same also. So see, it's very hard to give you a definite answer. Let's say it can range from 500 to 700. So that is just for a regular session, because charity fees can range from 50 to 150. And this is just based on my experience, because it can really depend from where you're coming from. So let's just say it's 500 to 700. So let's say 600. And then maybe the center you would work in would give you 60% as a starting OT. So 60% of 600 is 360. So you would have that 360 per kid. Again, it depends on how many kids you'll have in a day. Because you can say na you'll have 5 kids but only 4 kids show up. Since most of the centers here, not all but most of the centers here, the parents pay after the session. So you can't say na you have 5 kids today. You can say 360 times 5, that's your fixed salary during Mondays. Because it really depends if the kid shows up. Because what if he becomes sick, or what if your family has previous appointments or whatnot. To make it easier, let's just say today you had 4 kids. So 360 times 4, so that's 1,440. Yan na yung sa Monday mo. And then sa Tuesday, it again depends kung ilan ang kids na mag-show up. Rough estimate average na makuha nyo in a week and in a month. But then you can also have initial evaluations. So what are initial evaluations? Initial evaluations are when a client that was interviewed beforehand and already have set an appointment for IE or initial evaluation. So this is where the OT evaluates what is needed to be worked on for the child. OT is always case-to-case basis. So that is why IE is super duper important. This has a different rate and a different percentage also, but this is not every day, so again, it just depends. Next frequently asked question is, how do you become an OT? Because I see that a lot of kids are kind of confused of the process, since OT is not that known yet to everyone. So in my curriculum before, since I'm not from a senior high generation, diba, grade school, high school, and then college. So college was 5 years. 5 years for OT, and then sa 5th year, that's when you have your internship. And for the internship, dyan ka na ma-expose sa iba't ibang clinics, iba't ibang settings. And for us, we were also exposed to the academe. And then after graduation, we study for the board exam. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm currently reviewing. That's why hindi na consistent ang aking YouTube videos. Review for the board exam. After passing the board exam, please pray that I pass DRP Feb 2021. After you pass the board exam, you can now work as a licensed occupational therapy. And another frequently asked question is, can you choose your own path? If you want pedia, if you want to work in Fistis, if you want to work in Psychia. My heart flutters that the first YouTube video of mine that have reached 1,000 views is about OT. Thank you. I really have a passion and an advocacy to spread the word about OT. I'm happy to answer any questions related to OT. See you next time!